My controller finally charged, so I should be good. It's fully charged now.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now start on the ground. Gallup. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Drill green.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
17.
Young on the play action. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, he can hit the showers. It's already an excellent game for him, and we're just 3 snaps into this sucker. 2 sacks, and he's instantly become one of the biggest storylines to start this game.
He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Low right side hauled in by Komet. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better.
He quit early, man. What? Quit early. I'm gonna tell him GG though. I ain't get a chance to play a full game with Chicago, so I'm gonna play with them.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High. Here
I think I played the Broncos earlier. Yeah, I did play them earlier when I streamed.
It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos.
Huh? No, I ain't say everybody picked the Broncos. I said I played the Broncos earlier when I played the game. Like I think when I played, I don't know if it was 2 hours and a half ago or I forgot when I played earlier. But yeah, I played.
From Denver. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
So you've been a Broncos fan your whole life?
On the bootleg, it's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll try to run here with Harvey.
They gonna push him to the first down. I hate when they do that.
At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K.
So this your first game of Madden.
And they'll have it
26.
across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense... The ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He brought down inside the 25. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Craig and I back in Denver in just a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. To throw is Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Stop it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
What?
He's got it.
Oh, wow.
Greg, it's the quarterback a tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past.
I didn't even just press that, bro.
At their own 33-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end commit.
I hear somebody wide open.
After a gain of just 3.
It's now 7th and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Loveland. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Looking
Get
down
out of
the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in, and he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
A gain of 7. And the Bears 1st down.
Williams to the air once more. He's got Loveland free left side. great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Why does people keep quitting, bruh? Why does people keep quitting? Oh, they gave him their win. I'm gonna go ahead and play with the Browns.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're off from Baltimore. Brings in the kick at
Yeah, I
the
just
9.
thought of something. I don't know. Like, what? Hey, he just
Making some
did
progress
that.
here.
Watch out.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Okay, let's see something.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He made him 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run for Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 5 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down.
Ah, I thought I had that.
Target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over first and
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. The next on the crosser. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. A gain of 4 yards.
19
First
Gardner.
down,
19 Gardner.
Cleveland.
Play action, Sanders.
Get out of here. My player just kept running. What?
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Let him score,
Brings
man.
this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better
The
start.
kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Carter on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's when you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. It's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to within 6. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find something.
Give me that.
There's Sanders. It's intercepted. And the Browns take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They have trips right to start out. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick.
Ravens 13.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Rob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We've got 14-13 on the board. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. We've set it down from the 37. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Jackson yet again. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Lamar throwing again. Right back to Flowers they go. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, he went fast.
He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments that we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
I'm probably going to take a break from playing the game right now. I'm trying to see. I don't know.
19 tights. 19 tights.
On first down, here's Sanders. No place to go. Ravens take him down.
Hold on.
Browns Lions take the first of their 3 timeouts.
Let me see something.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's second down.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Browns.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready?
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go. Time to Lions.
Looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here.
He's right there.
Will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Looking quickly here.
gain of 26 yards. First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Browns first down.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
15 yards on the play.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38.
Throw now is Sanders. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be second down. Going again here, Sanders.
Oh no, oh no.
This one found by the
gotta
defender
throw it.
instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Sanders now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
No pass interference. Nothing.
Sanders pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play fake. Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
What? Get down.
Down at the 42.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He'll throw it.
Run past him.
Rolling left, buying some time.
Ain't no way, bro.
And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and goal, Jenkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because Hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the third. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
When you watch the combine, we'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Here's Sanders now. Put the body on the line for his team. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Bronco switch.
From the gun, Judkins. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push this to an 8-point game. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead to 2 scores now. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Will begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
What? Hold on, man.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 9. Well, for more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Pass pulled in by Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. To throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
He finna quit.
And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Told you. I be knowing when they finna quit. I be knowing, bro. I be knowing. I'm telling GG, bro. Good game, bro. We gonna go. I'm gonna see. Could not say next game. Let me say that. Should have won with the Packers. I picked the Bears earlier. Green Bay. Overcast.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the ball on to 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow. 180. Hey, 57 colors.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, ribble it.
Now here's Mahomes. That's
Heavy
complete. It's
extra.
Travis Kelce. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the RPO hit, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Now
Give me that.
comes loose. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
95.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
And that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now. 36.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is
Hey, steady dropping.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready. Set.
to pass. Here's Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Going back to Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On play action. Love to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 18.
Love now. He finds his receiver, Watson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2nd and 11.
Almost a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mahomes. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he intercepted. Williams to return. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32.
There's a Chiefs fan, we already won. Bro, y'all ain't winning nothing, bro. I'm winning, bro. And I just got to pick. Y'all ain't winning, bro. Game not open.
Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0
You know, I get what you're saying. You know, the Chiefs is a good team. They, you know, with the Packers. But you're a Chiefs fan, so of course you're going to say that.
Now Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out
The game not over, though. You probably would.
get their momentum going again.
And he gets this up
Probably
across
would.
the 35 before he's
I'm going to go for it. Game ain't over, cuz.
on the play.
I don't know who won.
Bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cluster, stick. Blue, black, blue, go. Set.
Here's Love. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
And now they'll shift things around.
Black open.
I didn't do that.
Black shot.
Okay.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
38. Come on, ready.
To the air again, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3.
I'm going to go for it.
Absolutely. I mean, the
No, I'm
fact
going to take
that they
my
moved the
field
ball so
goal.
well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, 57 colors. Hey, Sunday. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, this me, bro. Catch the ball.
Incomplete.
Trying to get something
Fresh
positive to happen
triangle.
here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
If I get another interception, I can tell he gonna quit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, this me.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
15.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Love. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red, come on, set. Cut.
Back to throw. Love.
And get out of here.
That's going to be intercepted.
Ball just floating in the air like that. Ain't no way.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Second down and 6 now.
Yellow.
Second and 6.
That's a line.
30-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Okay, he's trying to come back.
Rasheed Rice, 30 yards. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last.
Oh, wow.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, caught by Rice. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Mahomes again. He finds his man complete. That's Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 71 yards. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Here we go.
Love throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side.
Man, he's so good.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Why did I do that? Why ain't just one
The
time?
Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
3rd and 13.
Now they'll bring 4
We should be
receivers
good,
into
though.
the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Stay.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
26 yards. And the Packers first down. A gain of 26.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And the Packers first down.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Come on now, bro. Do that. Oh.
And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Blue. Yep, 52, Blue. Ready.
Love now. And it's nearly an interception.
Should have waited.
Incomplete.
It would have been wide
Turnover
open.
really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown.
GG's to him. Tell him GG's. My controller charged, but I gotta go do something. I'll probably be back on. I don't know if I'm gonna be back.